Currently Kirkland, your source for city news and events in the community. With Scott Mullet at the news desk. Stay up to date with weekly news reports on what's happening in Kirkland. Now, here's Scott.
Hi, welcome back to Currently Kirkland. I'm Scott Mullet, and yes, it's May, and I'm wearing a sweater, waiting for the Kirkland spring to finally arrive. And while the weather may not show spring, the calendar does. The Kirkland Arts Center's 8th Annual Kirkland Artist Studio Tour, or CAST, is happening May 7 and 8 from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Come be a part of the tradition and celebrate Mother's Day weekend with a free self-guided tour of artist home studios located throughout the scenic neighborhoods of Kirkland. Tour visitors are invited into a variety of different studios, representing nearly 50 local artists.
Seems great to me. It seems like one of many really nice events that are going on right now. So,
browse among new works, watch demonstrations, and purchase art directly from the artists themselves. For more information, to learn more about the artists, or for a map of studios, visit kirklandstudiotour.com. You can also celebrate Mom's Special Day at Kirkland's first ever Little Crumpets Mother's Day Tea Party. Children between the ages 3 and 8 can bring their mummies or mummy figures to high tea at the North Kirkland Community Center, Saturday, May 7th from 2 to 4 p.m. Learn the proper way to enjoy your tea from connoisseur Miss Mavis. Make and decorate a springtime bonnet and enjoy stories shared by actor and instructor Charlotte Bonnell. Lemonade will be available for non-tea drinkers, and there will be goodies from local bakeries and stores.
Hello, little crumpets. We're looking forward to seeing you at the Mother's Day Tea Party. Just get the kettle on, we'll make a nice cuppa. Because remember, if the pot's not hot, there's no good tea got. But there'll be plenty of goodies, and there'll be a lovely time had by all. Look forward to seeing you. Goodbye.
Space is limited, so register in advance. For registration and information, go to kirklandparks.net. Call 425-587-3350 or visit the North Kirkland Community Center. Be sure to visit Park Lane Gallery in May for their 19th Annual International Miniature Art Show. Artists from around the world submitted work adhered to strict standards of scale and balance. The result is a bunch of really small art that will impress you in a big way. Magnifying glasses will be provided for those who want a closer look at the intricacies of the work.
My wife and I very much enjoy just the beautiful detail that these miniatures always display. These are fantastic works of art. These are beautiful, tiny, but otherwise full-scale paintings that if you saw them as you can on the internet, when you see them without reference to size, you'd never know they were a miniature. They're just beautiful.
The show begins May 3rd and closes June 5th. There will be an artist reception Saturday, May 10th from 5 to 10 p.m., and an art walk night Friday, May 13th from 6 to 8:30 p.m. to celebrate this unique exhibit. This week we have another special About Annexation installment. Kylie, please take it away.
That's right. This week we are talking with Kirkland Fire Chief Kevin Nalder about a plan to improve fire and medical emergency service on Finn Hill.
First, a little background information. Finn Hill is currently in unincorporated King County. Fire and medical emergency service is paid for by residents living in King County Fire District 41 boundaries. However, the fire district contracts with the Kirkland Fire Department to provide staffing and equipment for 2 fire stations. When the area is annexed into Kirkland, it will be a seamless transition for fire service and residents won't notice any difference in service. The big issue for Finn Hill residents in the fire district is a long-planned new fire station, which will improve response times for a greater number of people and save money. The first question we asked Chief Nalder was, how will a new station in Finn Hill make a difference in terms of response times?
There are 2 fire stations in the Finn Hill area. Fire station number 24, which is staffed by reserve firefighters in the evening, and fire station 25, which is staffed by career firefighters. Fire station number 25 is over 50 years old. The station is too far south to respond to the northern Finn Hill area within our response time standards. Fire Station 24 is not staffed during the day. These firefighters do not respond on fire calls, and they only when they respond on medicals, they are first responders but don't transport patients. So it takes Station 25 or another one of our fire stations out of service to transport patients from the area. Due to budget restrictions, we won't be able to staff that fire station. Therefore, the consolidation of Fire Station 24 and 25 will allow us to reach our residents in the Finn Hill area within our response time standard.
Then Chief Nalder talked to us about target response times.
The Kirkland Fire Department has target response times based on both fire and medical emergencies. The fire target response time is 5.5 minutes to respond to any emergency. Our medical response target time is 5 minutes. These are based on national standards and our current fire department strategic plan. The reason for these times is on a fire, we like to arrive at the incident in enough time to beat the flashover, the point of flashover. Flashover occurs within 8 minutes of the start of a fire in a structure. As far as the medical response times, we try to arrive on scene within 4 to 6 minutes. The reason for that is because the American Heart Association has determined that brain death and ultimate death occurs if intervention isn't received by the patient within those time frames.
We also asked the chief what will happen with the plans to consolidate Fire Stations 24 and 25 after annexation takes effect on June 1st.
The Fire District 41 commissioners are drafting an interlocal agreement with the City of Kirkland to continue with this station consolidation project. The Fire District has $1.7 million in reserve and will use the proceeds from selling 2 existing fire stations once the new station is built. Construction and some of the cost of the new station will have to be financed, so a small levy will carry over for residents after annexation. Because the site hasn't been chosen, we don't have an estimated cost of the station.
The last topic we discussed with Chief Nalder was the public questions regarding potentially building the station in Finn Hill Park. We asked him about the current status of the new fire station site.
The commissioners and I are continuing to review potential sites in the Finn Hill area. The Big Finn Hill Park and the Finn Hill Junior High School are still potential sites. After the public meeting about the proposal, commissioners extended the public process so we could have more time to review potential properties. The advantage of the park site is that the land is flat and there are lower construction costs, and there won't be any cost for the land. The fire district would provide amenities for park users. I want to emphasize that no decision has been made and that the process will continue over the next several months.
For more information about the proposed Finn Hill Fire Station, please visit the Fire District 41 webpage. If you have any questions about annexation, please send them to annexation@kirklandwa.gov or visit kirklandwa.gov/annexation. While you're enjoying springtime tea and crumpets, you can access any episode of Currently Kirkland on demand on the city's website, on your mobile devices, or even on YouTube. Our phones and emails are way too quiet. We need to hear from you. Make us feel popular again. Send any news tips, suggestions, or comments to kirklandtv@kirklandwa.gov. Thanks for watching. We'll be here again next week.